Alright then, hello guys. Today we're going to be doing a hack the box challenge, and the hack the box challenge that we're going to be doing today is going to be called Space Pirate Going in Deeper, which is a pwn challenge. I haven't done one in a while, so this is going to be pretty cool. So with this pwn challenge, the very first thing I did was just run the program to see what it does. I already have my source script right here, but I'll just explain to you my thought process of this. So Space P SP Going in Deeper. So if we run this, we have three options: 1, 2, and 3. Within these three options, I tried them out. So 1, it gives us an input. So I just tried a bunch of inputs. The first thing I get was a segmentation fault after a certain amount. So that gives me an idea that this might be a buffer overflow attack. And then we could try out the other ones too. So login. So I'll just try the same amount of A's. Buffer overflow. That's what I'm thinking. So let's just try 3 just to be sure what happens. And then it exits right away. So that gives me an idea. So I think the option that I want to try looking for is that first option, which is input. So that's one of the very first things I did. So I hopped into Ghidra. You see right here in main, we have three functions, which is setup. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this just sets up the code. Nothing that important. And then we have banner, which by looking at it really quickly, it just seems to set up the ASCII art. So nothing that important either. So I'm guessing the main functionality happens in admin panel. And this is what we get. We get the first thing that stood out to me was this char local 38, which is a size 40. And later on in the code, we see that in this local 38, we're able to pass in more than what the buffer is required, which is 40. So that's one of the very first things I tried. And that's one of the very first things that came into my mind, thinking, oh, like this could be a buffer overflow because this is a size 57. If this actually wants to be secure, we could probably do a size 40 or size 39. I'm not too sure. One of those two will be like adequate enough. So since this is a 57, we could insert more into this, and which could cause this program to crash. And that's one of the first things I want to test out. So one of the very first things I did was hop on GDB and then put in the name of the file that we want to test out. So let's see, GDB and then space P going in deeper. So we just do this. And then I did this as main, disassemble main. And then I'll just set a breakpoint before we call admin panel. So I'll just do a breakpoint right here. Break star main plus 69. And then I'll just do run and continue. And then it's going to ask us for our input. So one of the very first things I'll do is just do 1. And then it's going to ask us an input. So what I want to do is try out an input of size of, let's go to local 38 and see it's 38 size into the stack. So what I want to do is just go on, open up another Kali terminal. Because this is how usually I find buffers, or like find the size needed to cause a buffer overflow. It's usually whatever's associated right next to it, because that's how deep local 38 is in the stack, which is OX38. So what I'll do is just do Python 3 and then just do A's times OX38. And just copy that, and that's what I'm gonna input. So this is what I input, and then continue. And OX38, yeah. It's here. Program terminated with a signal 6ev. So the program terminated. So let's see if we try something that's like bigger. All right, run. Continue. And let's try 1. Disable mechanisms. So if you go right here, go back again, right here. OX38, right? Yeah. So let's try OX30. Let's try adding 1A at the end of it. So we see right here it stopped at what did it receive the 6F somewhere? Oh, right here, this is where it received the 6F. So if we go right here and input something that's bigger, so I'll just input this along with an extra A. And we see right here it got changed. This last value got changed, and the reason why there was a 6F fall is because if we look back right here, 6F right here. So this was originally with the OX38 value. And we see right here, it was B09 or 09 or 0A, B0A, lowercase a. It received the signal 6F because it's just the program crashed at this address. Now if we go all the way back here, when I added the extra A, we see that it had a 6F fall at 41. So the last two values changed. And if you guys don't know, 41 is the value of A. So if we do OX41 65, and if we do char 65 or ODR or D. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't. Wait, char. Luckily, I thought I was gonna be smart right now, but if we go if we just Google search it, yeah, I just Google search it. Int to ASCII 65. 65 is A, and if you look right here, OX41 is 65, and then all we did was just input an extra A. So how we would do this buffer overflow, you will want to write the address of the function that we want to call, and the function, or the address of where the function is located. And the thing that we want to call is the system function, which is printing out the cat flag. And this system function is located at B19, but we wouldn't input this B19. We will want to input B12. The reason why is because this is where the code starts. Because if we just call B19, it's just going to call system, but with no extra value, without the cat flag value. So where this system will usually start is the one before it, which is 400 B12. That's the address where it'll run in. So at this address, it's going to put cat flag inside system, and it's going to call the function system. That's how we'll do it. And then my code right here, I already have it set up. Oh, let me try finding it. Oh, well, I'll just exit out right here. So what I did right here is clear CD desktop, CD challenge, and then inside here, cat nano solved up. Oh, nano solved out pi. We have right here. So we have, I just eliminate this, Control K. Oh, Control K. So we have the process opening up, and then we send in the value 1 so we could start it up. Okay, and then we have 56, which is OX38, and then after that we have the value at the end of this. We will want to add the address where it's at, and the address that we want to call is 400 B12. And after that we do receive all. So if I try this locally, we should get the test flag, Python 3 solve.py. And then at the end right here, we get hack the box fake flag for testing. So we get the test flag right here. So since it's working locally, we could try it out remotely. So we'll do nano, and then let's take out this p remote, and then just comment this out. Let's see what happens. We see right here, and then we get right here, hack the box, dig inside, you cry, and we get the flag. So this was mostly understanding like a simple buffer, and we'll just submit the flag. So this challenge wasn't that difficult for the most part. It was just understanding a simple buffer overflow attack and recognizing that let's see right here where it is. This read flag was vulnerable because we were able to input more than the buffer, which was causing the buffer overflow attack. Because we were able to overflow the buffer, which was size 40, because we were able to input 57, around 57. So that was it for this challenge. Hope you guys learned something new today. I know I did. It's a pretty cool challenge. Anyway, that was about it. Peace.